TLC just released a clip of the upcoming episode of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, season 4. This is from episode 4, and we finally get to see Nicole in Egypt. It's clear throughout this scene that Mahmoud's family is trying to make Nicole feel comfortable, and they're acknowledging that she's in a difficult period of transition. But if you just stick it out, Nicole, it can be all right. You can make this work. As they were trying to convince her that, our family is big. You won't need friends. Egyptian women don't really have friends like that. And if you learn the language, then, your world will be complete. I just wish we could just get a glimpse into the inner dialogue that Nicole was having with herself at that moment. I imagine it was something like, how long do I have to stay here to still be on the show? When can I leave and go back home? At one point, they have an interview with Nicole. She's talking one-on-one with producers, and it's interesting how she totally ignores the fact that she lives in another country and seems to place the blame of the cultural differences solely on Mahmoud's shoulders. And I've heard, I've never been to Egypt, but I've heard people say that not all of Egypt is living as, strictly, I guess, or rigidly as Mahmoud and his family is. But no matter what, that's the part of Egypt that she moved to. That's the part that she committed to be a member of. And she's not acknowledging that the culture is different. So she says to producers, all of the problems that we had the first time I lived here are still here waiting for me. And I guess she's suggesting that she thought the problems would be resolved. And maybe Mahmoud would see that, I can't tell her she's got to dress modestly anymore because she's going to leave. Nicole, sweetheart, if you're out there, this is what you signed up for. And to place the blame on your husband for living what it sounds like he was very upfront about. You said it. If you ask him what he loves, the first thing he's going to say, God and his religion. So what did you think was going to happen? That he was going to switch it all around just for you? Just for airtime on TLC? Now, some of this has led many people in the audience to believe that Nicole is not really here for love, that she is in Egypt to be on the show. And she has dropped some hints throughout the 3 episodes that this is maybe just all made up. As you might remember, in an earlier episode, Nicole met with her friends to tell them that she was moving to Egypt, and they both looked confused. What do you mean you're moving to Egypt? I thought you were divorcing him. And Nicole just kind of was like, well, we're trying to make it work. So the friends that Nicole is closest to, close enough that of all the people in the world, that's who she invites to be on TV with her, they thought they were getting divorced. They thought Nicole was never going to Egypt again and that she had settled back in the United States. Oh, so you mean to tell us that it's different now? And of course, the fact that Nicole always speaks negatively of her experience in Egypt. Besides meeting Mahmoud, I don't remember any conversation where she's ever said, yeah, Egypt is different, but I love this about it, or I like this and I appreciate that. I've never heard her say anything good about it. So it's just really hard to believe that Nicole, living her life in California, has a man in Egypt that she was in the process of divorcing, who lives in a country that she hates, all of a sudden, to the surprise of everyone who knows her in real life, she has recommitted to this man and she has recommitted to this country, even though nothing has changed except the cameras. Now, in spite of whatever, feelings and skepticism I have about Nicole when I see her on the show, I am definitely pro Mahmoud. I know you watched episode 3, and if you didn't, just trust me, Mahmoud comes across as a total sweetheart. His family, I'm sure they have problems. They're real people, but they seemed positive and understanding, and I appreciate that. I just think Mahmoud has taken on the impossible because he's never going to be what Nicole wants or needs. Nicole, I don't know how she could be successful in this marriage. She's not going to allow her husband to be successful because they're defining success in different ways. So I'm going to keep watching because I'm interested to see how this will turn out. But yes, I do have a lot of skepticism in the ability of these two young people to forge a long-lasting and loving marriage. Let me know, what do you think? Do Nicole and Mahmoud have any chance to succeed in this marriage? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll either see you down there or in the next video where we'll keep talking about this show. There's a lot of couples on here, and they got a lot of challenges ahead of them. And I want to talk about all of it with you. All right, take care. Bye.